Imagine a predator of the early Jurassic, a time when dinosaurs were still diversifying, carving out their niches in a world teeming with new life. Among them stalked a creature both elegant and enigmatic, instantly recognizable by the pair of delicate crests adorning its skull. This is Dilophosaurus wetherilli, the two-crested lizard. But beyond its striking appearance, Dilophosaurus holds many secrets. Was it a swift and deadly hunter, as often portrayed? What was the purpose of those distinctive crests? And what does the fossil record truly tell us about this fascinating dinosaur that roamed North America in millions of years before the giants of the late Jurassic? Join us as we delve into the world of Dilophosaurus, separating fact from fiction and uncovering the reality behind this iconic early theropod. The story of Dilophosaurus begins in the arid landscapes of Arizona. In the 1940s, during a paleontological expedition led by Samuel Wells, the first significant fossils of this dinosaur were unearthed near Tuba City. Initially, these fragmented remains led to some confusion, and the dinosaur was briefly classified as a species of Megalosaurus. However, further discoveries in the same region, including a more complete skull revealing the unmistakable double crests, solidified Dilophosaurus as a unique genus. Wells himself recognized the distinctiveness of this dinosaur, formally naming it Dilophosaurus wetherilli in 1970, in honor of John Wetherill, a local councilman who had assisted in the early expeditions. The early Jurassic period, roughly 201 to 190 million years ago, was a pivotal time in dinosaur evolution. Following the Triassic-Jurassic extinction event, new groups of dinosaurs rose to prominence. Dilophosaurus emerged as one of the earliest large predatory dinosaurs, existing in a world characterized by lush conifer forests, volcanic activity, and a climate that was generally warmer and more humid than today. Its presence in North America during this period provides crucial evidence of the early diversification of theropods, the lineage that would eventually give rise to giants like Tyrannosaurus rex. Reaching an estimated length of around 7 meters, 23 feet, Dilophosaurus was a significant predator for its time, though smaller than the later giants. Its slender build and long limbs suggest a degree of agility and speed. However, it is the striking double crests atop its skull that truly define its appearance. These delicate, semicircular bony structures, running parallel along the top of its snout, are unlike anything seen in other large theropods. The purpose of these crests has been a long-standing puzzle. They were too thin and fragile to be used for combat, ruling out a primary role in direct physical confrontation. Instead, paleontologists believe they likely served a display function, perhaps for attracting mates or for social signaling within their species. The crests of Dilophosaurus were probably visual ornaments. They could have been brightly colored and used in elaborate courtship rituals or to establish dominance hierarchies within a group. Think of them like the plumage of some modern birds. Adding to the mystery of Dilophosaurus is its dentition. While possessing long, sharp teeth typical of a predatory dinosaur, some studies suggest that its jaw structure might have been relatively weak compared to other theropods of similar size. This has led to debate about its primary prey. Could it have tackled larger, struggling herbivores, or did it specialize in smaller, more easily subdued animals? The forelimbs of Dilophosaurus were significantly longer and more robust than those of later theropods like Tyrannosaurus. They possessed 3 long, clawed fingers, suggesting they played a more active role in grasping and manipulating prey. This contrasts sharply with the reduced forelimbs of its more derived relatives. Another intriguing aspect of Dilophosaurus, famously depicted in popular culture, is the presence of a frill and the ability to spit venom. However, the fossil evidence for these features is entirely absent. These dramatic additions were creative liberties taken by filmmakers and are not supported by scientific findings. Fossil discoveries have provided insights into the environment Dilophosaurus inhabited. The Kayenta Formation, where most Dilophosaurus fossils have been found, reveals a landscape of river systems, lakes, and lush vegetation. supporting a diverse array of early dinosaurs and other reptiles. Footprints found in the same formation suggest that Dilophosaurus may have coexisted with other large theropods, indicating a complex predator-prey dynamic in this early Jurassic ecosystem. The skeletal structure of Dilophosaurus suggests it was a bipedal dinosaur with a relatively light and agile build. Its long legs would have allowed for swift movement, potentially making it an effective hunter of smaller to medium-sized prey. Trackway evidence also indicates that Dilophosaurus likely moved with a digitigrade stance, walking on its toes, further enhancing its speed and agility. Today, Dilophosaurus remains a key subject of research for paleontologists studying the early evolution of theropod dinosaurs. The relatively complete fossils discovered provide invaluable data for understanding the anatomical transitions that led to the larger and more specialized predators of the later Jurassic and Cretaceous periods. Ongoing studies utilize biomechanical modeling to further investigate the bite force and potential hunting strategies of Dilophosaurus. By digitally reconstructing its skull and jaw musculature, scientists can gain a better understanding of the types of prey it could have effectively subdued. By analyzing the bone structure and muscle attachments of Dilophosaurus, we can create computer models to simulate its bite. While perhaps not the strongest bite among large theropods, it was likely sufficient for taking down smaller, weaker prey or delivering precise, debilitating strikes. The unique double crests continue to fascinate researchers. Comparative studies with crests and ornamentation in other dinosaur groups and modern animals are helping to refine hypotheses about their function in visual signaling and species recognition. Museum exhibits worldwide feature Dilophosaurus skeletons and reconstructions, often highlighting its distinctive double crests. While the popular culture depiction with the frill and venom persists in some contexts, paleontological outreach efforts strive to present a more accurate and scientifically grounded image of this early Jurassic predator. The future of Dilophosaurus research holds exciting possibilities. Further excavations in the Cayena Formation and other early Jurassic deposits may unearth more complete or even articulated skeletons, providing additional anatomical details and potentially shedding light on individual variation within a species. Advances in paleoproteomics, the study of ancient proteins preserved in fossils, could potentially reveal information about the coloration of the crests or even provide insights into the soft tissues that might have been associated with them. Imagine if we could determine the precise colors and patterns of the Dilophosaurus crests. This would give us an unprecedented look into their display behavior and social interactions. Continued comparative studies with other early theropods are crucial for understanding Dilophosaurus's place in the evolutionary tree and the broader patterns of theropod diversification in the early Jurassic. As our understanding of early dinosaur ecosystems expands, Dilophosaurus will undoubtedly remain a key piece of the puzzle, offering valuable clues about the dawn of the Age of Giants. Dilophosaurus wetherilli, the two-crested lizard, stands as a captivating example of the early success and unique adaptations of theropod dinosaurs. While popular culture may have embellished its features, the fossil record reveals a fascinating predator with a distinctive appearance and a significant role in the early Jurassic ecosystem. As paleontological research continues, the true story of Dilophosaurus, stripped of its fictional frills and venom, promises to further illuminate the early chapters of dinosaur history, reminding us of the incredible diversity and evolutionary wonders that have shaped life on Earth.